These were the scenes that characterized the countrywide police swoops to weed out terrorists and criminals, popularly known as the Usalama Watch. Allegations of extortion, ethnic profiling and unfair treatment were common as affected residents cried foul. And now the Independent Policing Oversight Body IPOA has faulted the operation, asserting that the rule of law and laid down police procedures were largely ignored. A report released on Monday by the oversight body depicts gross violation of human rights, corruption and extortion as some of the major drawbacks of Usalama Watch.
There are 29 specific cases that are being investigated and will be dealt with appropriately. But we've also asked the Internal Affairs Unit of the National Police Service to also undertake its own investigation.
The report goes ahead to elaborate the deplorable conditions that the suspected immigrants found themselves in, with most of them being forced to spend nights on end in the cold and under the scorching sun.
Jua wananyeshewa na mvua. Mvua inawanyeshea kila asubuhi tulikuwa tunaleta nguo tunawabadilisha.
The report stated that whereas the cell capacity of Kasarani Stadium is approximately 100 detainees, at times the number rose to as high as 214, while in Pangani Police Station there were 152 instead of the required 80. The report, whose findings were based on extensive one-on-one interviews with residents in affected areas, also revealed high-end corruption in the operation, where officers have been accused of collecting bribes ranging from 1,000 Kenya shillings to 20,000 Kenya shillings from each suspect. IPOA has now given the Inspector General Police a 90-day ultimatum to put his house in order and revert to it without failure.
That when you don't comply, there are consequences, like I indicated. There's the issue of the fine. There's also a jail term. There's also the aspect of recommending disciplinary action.
Communication breakdown within the police service has been widely blamed for the infiltration of immigrants into the country and the heightened state of insecurity.
It is the responsibility of the National Police Service through their command, the IG, to establish a cohesive command and control structure. This has not happened.
This comes in the wake of yet another high-voltage multi-agency operation being conducted in Lamu County to hunt down attackers who have killed about 100 people in the region. Well, the hues and cries from residents that were earlier on downplayed by the police department have now turned into a stern directive. Now focus shifts to the Inspector General Police to see how he will play by IPOA's directive. Hassan Mugambi, K24, Nairobi.